Well, hello everyone. Welcome to the Pedestal's first installment of our YouTube channel, where we'll be doing an interview with someone new to our team. His name's Jon James.
Yo, what's up?
We'll be doing just a little interview session here, just so you guys can get to know him a little bit. So the first question I have for you is, where are you from? And tell us a little bit about where you are from.
Sure, I'm from Oak Creek, Wisconsin, which is where another one of our members is from. So, we make pretty cool people. I'm originally from Chicago. I was born here and was raised here for exactly 5 months. But then I moved to Wisconsin, and that's where I've been chilling for basically my entire life. Wisconsin slaps. Love Wisconsin. First of all, it's not Illinois, and we gotta love that. No offense to
That's right.
all of our Illinois people, but dang, Wisconsin's just so much better. Cheese game is on point. We got charcuterie boards for days. Better football for days. Bucks basketball right now popping off. We just got all the good sports. We know where it's at.
So cheese and sports makes Wisconsin better than Illinois, correct?
Basically, and like less taxes and better government. But we're not gonna go into that.
Right.
We're just gonna keep it there. And yes, cheese and sports.
All right. So that's a little bit about where you're from. What do you like to do for fun? Like, do you have any activities or hobbies that you do?
Sure. So right now I'm in the school musical as a theater nerd. It's something I tend to indulge in as an actor and as a avid enjoyer. I really like listening to musicals and reading scripts and stuff. I find that really fun. Outside of that, I love listening and making music, playing guitar, singing, all of that jazz. Just dabble in some vocal percussion. Other than that, boots and cats.
Yeah. Define vocal percussion.
So vocal percussion, as opposed to like beatboxing, is more in like the acapella world. I know I'm really outing myself right now as typical like theater kid, but I promise I'm not. As like I look to the camera, I'm like, I swear, Mom, I swear. It's just a phase.
No, it's not.
You're right. I'm completely basic theater kid. But no, vocal percussion is kind of more like keeping tempo and not doing any of the fancy schmancy stuff, but kind of like basically how a drum kit would work with a band is how vocal percussion would serve like a cappella or even just any regular music.
Okay, cool. I guess another follow-up question to that, like, is there just like a quick, distinct difference between beatboxing and vocal percussion, or is it like the sounds or anything? Or
sure, there's not really a big difference in sounds. I mean, beatboxing, you kind of have more of like the crazy stuff that you try to do, whereas vocal percussion kind of more has like a basic, like you play drums, like you have your.
So would you almost call like vocal percussion is like usages within an a cappella group almost, and then beatboxing is more just like freelance, like what you're doing is beatboxing like by yourself? Is that like what constitutes the difference? Or
yeah, I would say like beatboxing is more like the art that you do like by yourself, whereas vocal percussion is more something you do within a group.
Gotcha. So yeah, so that's what you like to do for fun. And
fun.
Yeah, and anyone that's kind of watching this right now, you'll kind of notice the video switching is a little off right now. So I'll let Jon kind of explain what he'll be doing, and that'll kind of answer why it's bad right now. So
the video switching will be my job going forward, but that will be like my only job. Like I won't be talking. My main focus will be making sure that the talker is on screen. Right now, Tyler's trying to like conduct an interview while switching up all the cameras because that's where the board is and I can't reach.
Yeah.
I'm really short. So for everybody, I'm actually not short. The camera doesn't.
6'7"?
6'6".
Oh,
technically.
No, just call yourself 6'7". No one knows the difference.
6'7". I kind of want to do this joke where I say I'm 6'2" and you say you're 6 foot, and then make everybody that's shorter than you who like thinks they might have been 6 foot, they're like, I'm definitely not 6 foot anymore. Just completely ruin every male's self-esteem in one fit. Anyways, back on topic.
Yeah.
So my position going forward will be the video director. So I'll be kind of behind the scenes, switching up the camera views and kind of making sure that all looks nice and clean.
Yeah.
And then possibly in the future become a co-host on this show. But until then, I will be the video director. I'll be at the switchboard, making sure the speaker is always on camera.
Nice. That's right. So in regards to the podcast that we do, what's like your favorite segment that the Pedestal has done so far from like any previous episode?
Sure. So I think my favorite segment so far has been like the random trivia and kind of the arguments that disperse from said random trivia. I'm also just a trivia guy myself. I also enjoy when you guys take quizzes and really reveals a lot about my friends. I'm like, I just could have sworn that Tyler was a basic fall Christian girl just to find out he is.
Yeah, there's definitely, I'd say I have some, I think everyone to some extent like falls into that category, but like McKenna and Emmett were still deeper into that category than me and Alex were. So
everyone freaking loves fall. Fall slaps.
It does. It's honestly my favorite season too. So, yeah. So we're gonna get some. We have input for our laptops and stuff that we can display something, but I'm not sure exactly where that connection is running right now. So when we get that figured out, I would be able to ask you potentially a different question down the road. And as a fifth person in this room, while we're doing our podcast, I think you could be like almost a like mediator. Like if we're having some random argument and you'll be like, hey, these people are right. Like that kind of stuff. But so I'll skip that question I had for you to now, right now, because it involved me showing you something which we don't have right now.
We don't got it.
So I'll skip to the last question then. For all the sports fans out there listening to this, which is probably very little, but I really just want to know Jon's opinion for my own personal benefit.
Oh boy.
Where will Aaron Rodgers be playing next season?
Aaron Rodgers in the NFL season 2023 to 2024 will be a Las Vegas Raider. That's all. That's it. Cut the feed. That's my only opinion. I hope to goodness gracious that he is not a Green Bay Packer. Just for the love, please, can we rebuild? Listen, I'm a Jordan Love guy. He looked good. Give me some love.
Yeah. Okay. So I had like two like follow-up questions. So
whoa, hey, I'm gonna need your opinion real quick.
All right. So mine is, I think he'll be a Jet. Just because Nathaniel Hackett, I think, was hired today or yesterday as their OC.
Oh, was he really?
Yeah. So
could be interesting.
I don't know. All the lines are lining up to another former, potentially. I don't want to call Aaron Rodgers like entirely washed, but he's probably for sure now on like the little downfall at the end of every quarterback's career.
Oh yeah.
So
Brett Favre was a Jet.
Right. That's what I'm saying. So the downfall of, okay, you're kind of not doing that great anymore, we'll send you to the Jets and you'll be the Jets problem. Especially with Hackett being there, who used to be the coordinator when Rodgers was quarterback under the LaFleur's system.
Right.
So, but one of the questions that I had for you also was like, so Jordan Love, like if Rodgers is traded, do you think Jordan Love like is the guy in Green Bay then?
You know, I'd love to say here and tell you that we're going to be a 13-4 with Jordan Love under center. I'm going to be honest. He's probably not going to be able to carry that torch. You know, to go from Favre to Rodgers is just such good luck. I'm positive we're not sitting on the next best thing, like just riding the bench for the last few years. And, you know, like, that'd be awesome. I think we've got a 500 quarterback on our hands, but, you know, wishful thinking. I think he's going to be fine. But
right.
It'll take a few years with him being the starter.
I don't think he's actually going to pan out to be bad. I was really confused as what they were doing that year they drafted him, but
everyone was.
Rodgers did that to himself by saying he doesn't know about his future, so that's on him. But okay, let's say Rodgers does leave and goes to a different team. So you think Oakland?
Well, Las Vegas.
Sorry, Las Vegas. Yeah, whoa, that's a couple years old now.
Come on now.
What does that trade look like in your mind?
I would like a second rounder or two. I don't think we're gonna get a first rounder.
You don't think we get a first rounder?
Oh, absolutely.
I think
not.
he has 2 years on his extension that he signed last year.
I think he just has one.
If it's just okay, but even if it's just 1 year, you don't think they even give up one first rounder for it?
Did they give up a first rounder for Devontae?
I think they did. They did. Yeah, they did.
Yeah, we spent it on Kay Walker or whoever else we drafted in the first round.
Yeah, yeah, I think it was Walker. But so okay, so you don't think we get a first rounder at all for him? Like you think we trade him and we don't even like a second rounder is the best we can do?
I don't know. I think so. Who's even on the Raiders right now besides Devontae Adams?
So
the Raiders are just desperate right now.
I almost think I don't think Adams would be included in that package.
Oh, he's not coming to Green Bay at all.
Right. But I think we could get a first rounder and then let's say the Packers aren't sure about Aaron Jones' future, or the Raiders kind of have some Packer-esque wide receivers on their team right now, like Hunter Renfrow.
If they throw us Hunter Renfrow, that'd be nice. I was about to say.
Like a first rounder. I have no idea what his contract looks like, so if that's part of the problem to that trade, I have no idea. But just talent-wise, I feel like a first rounder in Renfrow would be sufficient for a 3-time MVP who still four-time MVP that still believes he can win another one. So, hey, either way, if he goes to the Jets, I'd probably hope for Corey Davis in a first rounder and some other pick as well. So
yeah, we'll see.
Yeah,
it'll be an interesting offseason for sure. But first, we just have to figure out who wins the Super Bowl.
That's true. Yeah, we can't even get to that till after the season's officially over. So
hey,
Anyways, thank you for your time, John, and doing this interview. And looking forward for you working with us. So
my pleasure. Looking forward to it.
All right. Peace out.
Deuces.